Let's just begin as we come to our comfortable seated position. It doesn't matter what that is, whether those legs are crossed or they're out in front. With the inhale, just finding that spine nice and long. And we exhale, just rooting down through those sit bones. And just having that chin slightly tucked in so the back of the neck is long. And just settling here. As we always do, just beginning to tune into our breaths. Just allowing the eyes to close if it's comfortable. And just tuning in to you. Just hearing the sounds and movement of each breath. And focusing only on this. Just allowing the mind to clear. Just enjoying these few still, peaceful moments. And if any thoughts enter, it's without judgment, just letting them float away. And just gradually over time, just observing that breath as it becomes longer, maybe calmer and stiller. As we tune in to our internal rhythms. And just bit by bit, just allowing those shoulders to drop and relax. And then, in the next breath or two, we'll work with the complete breath. As we inhale, filling the lungs, the side ribs and the tummy, holding just for a second. Through parted lips, just sigh that away. As we do this twice more. And when we've had those three, just allowing that breath to return to normal. Just observing the quality of it now. And then, let's combine our breath with movement. We move it into the neck. Each inhale as we breathe in tall. Exhale as we tilt the head looking up, stretching the front of the neck. Every inhale back to center. As we exhale looking down. Inhaling back. We exhale ear to shoulder, stretching the side. And to the other side, to your breath. And when we come back, let's complete one more round. Exhale as we stretch, looking up to start. And then looking down. And then ears to shoulders. And when we've done one round, just coming back, center and stillness, finding that length again, and we're just going to bring the arms into it. So in your time, you can inhale, reaching one arm up, and then taking a hold of the head, exhaling over. This arm acting as a weight. If you want to make that lighter, you can. So we hold it here for a breath or two. Next inhale, let's lift the head back to center, that arm back down. Rooting down through those sit bones. As we repeat the other side. Inhaling the other arm up. Taking a hold of the head as we exhale to the side. Again, adjusting that pressure and weight as much as you need it to. Inhale, head back to center, arms down. As we find this length. And then just roll that neck around or move it how you want to. If you're rolling one way, just being sure to go the other as well. As we've worked evenly, coming back to center and stillness. Give those shoulders a little shake off if they want it. And then we'll move it into the sides. So one arm again, inhaling up. Now reach that up, sneak a stretch. Exhale, tipping over to any side. Doesn't matter if that elbow in the floor is bent or straight. Can we inhale, reaching that top arm a little more. With the exhale, feeling the body give in to the stretch. And then, other side. Can we inhale? You can work the core if you want to lift both arms. That's exhaling over. Reaching that top arm, extending that stretch a little. To be exhale, giving in. Both arms again. Work the core as we inhale up. Reaching up as we exhale, twisting to any side. Doesn't matter where the arms land. Now inhale, finding that length in the spine. We give in on the exhale again. Inhale, back to center. Other side. Your exhale. Twisting as much or as little. Next inhale. Reaching up. You can take a look up if you like. Exhale, everything back. Heart center. Finding this long spine again. Shoulders dropping. And then just roll it through to all fours. Whether you're rolling over the knees or coming any other way that you like. To your comfortable position. Knees beneath hips. Maybe you're on the palms. Maybe you prefer to be on the fists tonight. Just settling here. Finding that spine long, that chest slightly lifted. And then working in cat. As we inhale, curling from the base, so we look up to the ceiling. Exhale, curling as we look down or through the legs. Breath by breath. It's moving as we feel through each of the vertebrae. Making space in the disc, and then compressing them. Now if you want, you can take a deep bend in the elbows as you move. Maybe it's not for you. Now one more. So inhaling up as normal. On the exhale as we curl down, holding this position. Sinking the hips back to the heels, into child. Now adjust just so it's comfortable for you, whether that's widening the knees. Just allowing that chest and head to just sink down towards the mat. And just tuning back into that breath. Observing its quality. And the subtle release in the spine with each exhale. And if we like, you can inhale, lifting the palms up onto the fingertips. Just moving that stretch a little further up the spine. Lowering those palms in the next breath or two. And then, can we work our way up into dog? So in your time, inhaling up through all fours, tucking those toes under, and lifting those hips up to the sky. Sinking that chest and head through. Now, giving the head a little wiggle, just so it's nice and loose. And we're going to hold dog. So you can take a walk from foot to foot if you like. Or if you need a break, just lower down to all fours. Lovely. And then, the next breath or two, exhale slowly back down to our all fours. And tucking the toes, just sinking back into child again. Just for a brief second or two. Just observing the muscles where we've just worked. And then, can we work our way back up into dog? So all on the inhale, coming up to all fours, toes tucking, hips lifting. Exhaling that chest and head through. And then from here, we have two options. We're going to come into a lunge. So whether you want to come via three-legged dog or come down to all fours first is your choice. But if you want, inhale one leg up into your three-legged dog. Just reaching that foot up. As we exhale, slowly and controlled, bending that knee as it sinks through. Now, two options. If you want to drop that back knee, absolutely do. But just taking that peak as this knee and ankle in alignment. Now with each breath, just breathe into the chest. Almost lengthening the spine. With each exhale, do those hips lower a little. Now, just to add a bit more balance, if you want to drop the back knee, you can. But can we lift up tall? Inhale up. The arms can hang Rest on the thighs, whatever you want. His chest lifted. Our thighs should be nice and warm by now. And then exhale, sinking down. Ready for a twist. Now remember, if that back leg is still straight, maybe wants a rest. So the inside palm is planted. Next inhale, let's open up over this leg. You can look up if you're balanced. Observing the breath in this side of the lung. Exhale, palm back down. Now, back into all fours. So we're coming to three-legged dog or the any other way. So we can inhale. Lifting that leg up, not holding. Sinking that foot back down to four-legged dog. Exhale, down to all fours. And then child. Just enjoying those few moments of stillness. And observing this side that you've worked. Does it feel different to the other? And then, when you're ready, let's even it up. So all on the inhale, via all fours, toes tucking, lifting into dog. Sinking the chest and head through. Three-legged dog if you want. As we inhale the other leg up. Slow and controlled, bending that knee as we exhale it through into our lunge. Remember the option of dropping that back knee if you wish. Checking that ankle and knee alignment. And then, finding that lift in the chest with each inhale. While the hips open up as well. Can we lift it up? Inhaling this chest up. Doesn't really matter where the arms are. Drop the back knee if you want. Exhale. Let's plant it all back down. Ready to open up over this leg. Inside palm planted. Inhale. Reaching the other up. Looking up if you're balanced. Do you notice this lung is now more prominent? Exhale down. Three-legged dog on the inhale, if you want. Inhale, swinging it up. Planting the foot. And then exhaling down. All fours. And then child. Just taking nice, controlled, deep breaths. Drawing in the energy in the inhale. And just releasing any tension on the exhale. Now, working our way up to stand. One last dog. Inhale, all fours. Toes tucking, hips up. Sinking that chest and head through. You can hold dog for a few breaths. And then, can we inhale, forward fold, stepping the feet to the hands and the hands to the feet. Whether you let the arms hang, hold the ankles or the elbows, but just with a slight bend in the knees, just to release the lower spine. Again, giving that head a little wiggle just so it's nice and loose. And then, short breathing exercise. So let's inhale, drawing the palms towards the knees, coming into a flat back position, looking down. And then sigh the breath away as we fold back down. Twice more. Inhale and lift. Sigh away. And when you're down again, just hanging for a few breaths. And when you're ready, slowly inhale as we uncurl, coming up to stand. Those feet nice and planted, feeling that spine nice and long. And just enjoying that stillness. Again, spine lengthened, shoulders dropped, chin tucked in. I don't know how you're feeling, but I think that was a lot harder than I thought it was meant to be. My heart's going. But let's just settle everything down. Feet planted. Inhale. Slowly reaching the arms up. The movement as slow as your inhale. Exhaling down, heart center. Twice more. And just see how this move just naturally slows the breath down. Now on the third one, if you want, you can have a back bend. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale. As we inhale, palms together up above. Exhale down, heart center. It's finding that lengthened standing position. And then we'll work into the shoulders. So inhale, arms out to the side. Now before we do, can we reach them out, make the arms longer. Exhale, one elbow on top of the other. You can wrap the palms if they'll go, maybe it's back of the palms. Inhale, lifting those elbows. Just feeling that stretch across the upper back. And then let's fold this forward. So with a bend in the knees, exhale to halfway. Halfway, almost breathing that spine in longer. Exhale and fold. See if that stretch moves further up the back. When you're ready, inhale all the way back up. The elbows back up to shoulder height. As we unravel the arms, reaching them out a bit again. Other elbow, as that comes on top. Maybe wraps. Now one side might be different. Those elbows up again. As you lift the elbows, feel the spine lifting too. Again, bend in the knees. Exhale forward to halfway. Halfway, breathing in that length. Yeah, exhale and fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Unravel, reaching out. Floating them down. Maybe they want a wee shake, roll off, whatever it is. As we come back. And that was the calm before the storm. So, coming to warrior two. Doesn't matter where we are on the mat. Inhaling, finding that length, this chest lifting, puffing out. Can we take a big step forward or back? Front toes forward, back toes 30-45 degrees. Hips to the side or just slightly off. The hands on the hips, as we breathe in, filling this chest. Can we exhale, bending this front knee? Now, taking that peak, is that ankle and knee in alignment? If it is, can we inhale these arms up to shoulder height? Taking a peek over the front fingers. Now, slow and controlled breath here. The inhales, that fills the lungs, extending to the fingertips. As we exhale, maybe lowering a little bit more. Strong and still in our warriors. Next inhale, let's send that front leg straight, facing the side, palms to the side too. Exhale over the front leg, triangle. Now, whether you hold it or the arm hangs is all your choice. Maybe looking up. Big inhale, swinging up. I'm probably glad to drop these shoulders now. And then, big step or zigzag your way in. And then we're going to work. So the same leg that was the one that was in front. Finding a balance. Maybe you want a wall. Because the leg that was the front one, can we swing it back? Take a hold of it. Now, finding the balance, breathing in tall. Now you've probably guessed this isn't it. So on the standing leg, can we take a slight bend? It helps with your balance. And then slowly, can we exhale forward? And you should feel the stretch in that back thigh increasing. Now your free arm, it maybe reaches in front. Maybe it's holding something. The foot that you're holding, you're almost lifting it up. And slowly, let's inhale back up to stand. You can drop that foot. Shake, wiggle, whatever we need to do. Other side. Just resetting the position. Hailing tall. Big step forward again, or back. Other toes forward, hips to the side or just off. So you breathe in tall here. Exhale. Bending this front leg. Again, that peak on the knee and ankle. Chest lifted. Maybe lifting the arms. Looking over those front fingers if we're balanced. Now, slow and controlled breaths. As we inhale, filling the lungs, drawing in the energy. Can we exhale lower? Don't have to. Inhale, lengthening front leg. Palms to the side, looking to the side. Exhale, tipping over the front leg. Maybe holding. You can look up if you're balanced. Again, big inhale up. Boom. Dropping the arms. Big step or zigzag. Other leg. We know where we're going. So if you want that wall, then take it. So we inhale, taking a hold of what was the front leg. As this chest lifts. And take your time here. Settle in and find the balance. This chest lifting. A slight bend on the standing knee. And if you're ready, slowly exhaling, tipping forward. Taking your time. Drawing that back foot up. When you're ready, we inhale back up. Undoing. Shaking, wiggling off. Whatever you feel you need. And I think we just need to settle our breath again. So just with these feet, let's take them slightly wider than your normal standing position. Inhale, slowly reaching up. Those palms together. Exhaling them down to heart center. Once more. Just letting this move. Just re-center everything. As we exhale back to heart center. We're going to inhale up again. But then make this a side stretch. As we inhale, reaching up. Exhale over any side. One arm can drop. Much or as little as you want. Feeling the body release with each exhale. Inhaling back to center. And exhale over. Just releasing down. Inhaling back, palms together, and back down the heart center. Allowing those shoulders to drop. You can step the feet back. Now, we probably want to be around about mid-mat. So we're going to come into a different forward fold and then into dog. So wherever we are, if you want, inhale, taking a hold of the palms behind you. Drawing those shoulders back and down. You might feel that chest lift. As we exhale, with a bend in the knees, leading with the palms. Let's tip forward, towards halfway. Now your halfway position. You can just send those arms up just briefly. Then let's allow them to release. They can just hang in front. Exhale into our normal forward fold. It's breath by breath. It's feeling that lower spine release. And then when you're ready, if you want, planting the palms, stepping the feet back, downward dog. Now it's your choice. If you want to take a walk from foot to foot, please do. Or enjoy the stillness. Or if you don't want to be here, sinking down into child. But if you're still up, the next breath or two, just think about exhaling down via all fours and back to your child position. Allowing that chest and head to just sink down to the mat. Tuning into that breath. It's releasing bit by bit. And then, the next breath or two, lifting back up to our all fours. That spine nice and long. As we work in cat again. Inhale, curling as we come up. As we exhale, looking down. Breath by breath. Observing the difference in the spine now. And then, as we inhale up, can we turn this into a circular movement? So exhale as you circle around and down. Inhaling as we come back. Now, there's not a right or a wrong way, just feel the spine. And let's keep it even as we circle the other way. And as we've worked evenly, it's coming back to that flat back lengthened position as we work our way through to sit. whether that's crossing the ankles and rolling over them or any other way. But just send those feet out straight in front, using any blocks or props that you wish. Finding that spine nice and lengthened again. Flicking those toes up. I'll just activate the back of the legs. As we settle here first, just allowing those shoulders to drop. That chin is tucked in as well. Just letting the breath settle as we root down through these sit bones. And then we'll work our way into a twist. As we inhale, drawing one leg in. Can we step that over the leg? Now the option, this leg in front stays where it is, or you can wrap this heel around in line with the hips. Just taking that hug, finding the length in the spine. Now still looking forward. Same arm as the front leg. So exhale that around, tucking it close into the hips. Inhale, finding that lift. Can we exhale, look over that back shoulder. Front elbow may come across the thigh, or you can hold it as you are. Every inhale, finding a little more length in the spine. Perhaps on the exhale, looking round further, but just take it cautiously. It's releasing bit by bit. This position benefits with time. Now, when you're ready, inhaling the back arm up to shoulder height. As we exhale, following it around the front. That one final hug. As we undo these legs. Just resetting the position, and everything lengthened. As we work into the other side. Inhaling the opposite leg in. Stepping that across. Option of the front heel. Can wrap it towards the heels if it wants. As we pause here, hugging that leg, lifting the chest. Exhaling the other arm around, close into the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale and twist. The elbow may rest on the thigh if it wants. Every inhale, almost a little taller. Perhaps releasing round further in the exhale. As we tune into our breaths, just letting it guide and deepen us in the pose. And again, inhale, back arm up to shoulder height. Exhaling that around the front. Gentle hug. Doing these legs. Give them a quick pat. Rotate around if they want them. And then we'll come through to lie down. But we know the drill. Nice loose bend in these legs. Inhale. Inhale, that spine lengthens, arms up as a balance. Slow and controlled. Can we exhale our way down? So the last thing that's down is the shoulders, then the head. And that's it. When you're down, just hugging those knees into the chest. You can have a rock side to side if you wish. You're enjoying that stillness. And then, knees back to center. Let's exhale them down, tucking them close into the hips. In preparation for bridge. Palms face down by our sides, being sure this chin is tucked in. As we start with pelvic tilting, slowly just peeling the hips up ever so slightly. As we exhale them down, breath by breath. Now if you want, you can inhale up into full bridge as we lift the hips to the sky. Not holding, just exhaling, peeling that spine down again. Twice more. And slow and controlled movements. And then, when you next lower down, we have the option. You can come into shoulder stand, which I will talk you through, or perhaps you want to work with bridge and pelvic tilting. As a caveat for shoulder stand, if you have high or low blood pressure, then you should avoid. But if we are doing it, same position as bridge, palms face down by the sides. Now, can we inhale? We're just rolling these knees up. And that just gives us the lift to just take a hold of the spine. Now you can wiggle the elbows in a little, just tucking them in. And then you can just lift those feet in the air, that's it. Just being cautious of the neck. Now, with these feet in the air, you can do what you want with them, whether you give the ankles a rotate or not. Or maybe you can step one leg down at a time, working with the breath. Or if you want to just hold the stillness, please do. And if you're a bridge, just doing what feels right for you. Now, if we're still in shoulder stand, we're going to prepare to come out. So just tilt the legs a little towards the head, so that can allow you to place the palms back down. Now use the core as brakes. Slowly peel and massage that spine down. Lovely. And then everyone, let's take a hold of each knee individually, drawing them out and up to the sides of our chest. Whether that's having a rock, enjoying the stillness, just allowing the breath to settle. Inhaling, knees to center. Just place placing the soles of the feet on the mat, sending these arms out to shoulder height. And just allow the knees to rock side to side. That momentum slowly building as we work our way. These knees eventually fall to the floor, leaving them there, and maybe looking over the opposite shoulder. Just releasing, relaxing into this held twist. And then slowly, other side. As we inhale to center, slowly exhaling across. As we inhale, knees to center again. As we lift these legs up into the air. As much a bend as is required. And in time, we can lift the arms up as well. Just feeling that lower back just being pressed on the mat. If you want to have a rotate of the wrists and ankles, please do. Just being sure to go both ways. And then just a nice loose shake off. As we inhale, drawing the arms through the legs, taking a hold of the outer edges of the feet. Those knees drawing out and up. Perhaps rocking, perhaps still. And then, in your time, we can come down as we find a relaxation position. In whatever variation that may be. Doesn't matter if those knees are bent up or they're flat on the floor. The arms either resting on the body or by the sides. Just being sure that chin slightly tucked in. So the back of the neck is nice and long. As we're here, just tuning back into our breaths. Observing the gentle movements and sounds going on within. Just settling onto the mats, supported by the earth. And as we settle here, just visualize a ball of brilliant white light just hovering gently above you. Light glistening and just being warmed by the heat that it radiates. Now, let's As we inhale, just seeing this white light drawing into the body, filling it with energy and warmth. With each exhale, as that light diminishes, leaving the body, just carrying away any tension and stress. A cycle repeating, breath by breath. And if you wish, guide this breath around each part of the body. As we inhale, drawing the breath to the head, filling it with light and energy, swirling around. As we exhale, any tension and stress from the head, leaving the body. Moving the breath to the neck and shoulders. And then down the left arm, all the way to the fingertips. Down the right arm. As we inhale, filling the lungs and the chest and upper back. Moving to the tummy and lower back. To the hips and pelvic floor. And then down the left leg, all the way to the toes. And down the right leg, all the way to the toes. Allow the light to fill the whole body. And we exhale, that light leaving us calm and relaxed. And that ball of light above us slowly drifting away. We draw ourselves back to the present moment, feeling the earth beneath us. Begin to wiggle the toes and fingers as we make small movements. If you want, inhaling the arms overhead for a quick stretch. And in time, as those arms come back down, maybe you hug the knees in towards you, whether still or rocking. And if you like, gently rolling to any side for a brief moment of pause as we open the eyes here. And lift ourselves up to our comfortable seated position, Finding that spine long and light again. Spine lifted, shoulders dropping. And when we're ready, inhale, reaching those arms up. So we exhale back to heart center, bowing our heads. Namaste.